Thank you for tuning in to another episode on the Scouse Oracle. I very much appreciate you being here, you supporting, and if you can, please hit that subscribe button because it truly helps. Today, I do want to be talking to you about my response that I've received from the Cabinet Office, the massive contradiction and the leaked EU GDPR draft that has been circulating online. Now, please bear with me, it is a lot of information. In regards to the leaked document, I haven't gone that much in depth in reading the document. I have scanned the document and I do want to get this information out there because I do believe that it's very, very important that the general public understand what is happening. When I was planning on doing this, it was because I'd received the response from the Cabinet Office on the 14th of November, not yesterday, the day before, and I wanted to bring it straight to you, but within that time, the leaked EU GDPR draft has been circulating online. And guys, so please bear with me. So the recently leaked document that's been circulating is suggesting the EU was considering weakening part of the GDPR. And now I'm bringing this to you with the response that I've received from the Cabinet Office. So when you join the bigger picture up, it's all about your privacy, your data protection, digital identity. And let me explain it all bit by bit. So in the leaked document, the proposed three main changes that I seen was narrowing the legal definition of personal data, which would allow more data to be processed without protections. Now bear these in mind because I'm going to be telling you the response I've received from the Cabinet Office. It was allowing AI companies broader access to citizen data and reducing protection for sensitive data that's inferred rather than declared, so such as political beliefs, sexuality, religion, health traits. This is important because it's weakening privacy law while expanding digital identity systems. So what the GDPR and the UK GDPR require is under that, any organisation building a system that processes sensitive data on a large scale, personal data, biometric data, must complete a data protection impact assessment. And I love that. The data protection impact assessment, it's the transparency, it's showing you the risks involved. And it's what we've been asking for. It's what I've been requesting through me freedom of information requests. So please bear with me on this. So this is legally required under Article 35. So the data protection impact assessment is the safety assessment. It explains what data is being collected and it matters under the one login. The government's one login system processes passport information, face scans, biometric data, addresses, phone numbers, and pensions, healthcare and more. And if you've been following me for a while, you'll see how the infrastructure is rolling out and how I've been asking for it. So I submitted to the Cabinet Office and requested the data protection impact assessment. Now bear with me because I worded it very, very specifically. So I basically backed them into the corner. And the Cabinet Office response was, we do not hold this information. So the Cabinet Office have claimed they've got no record of the data protection impact assessment. And this is very, very important. So I located an official government document and it's titled Appointment as Senior Responsible Only for the One Login for Government. So this is saying who's responsible. So the one login is what I'm asking for, the data protection impact assessment for the one login because that's what it's all going through. So you would assume that this document is needed legally under the GDPR, UK GDPR. Bear in mind, now the Cabinet Office have said, and this is in an official document now that I've got, that they do not hold the data protection impact assessment. So this official document that I found dated the 1st of September 2021, this document was issued by the Cabinet Office. And within this document, and this is all public information, all hidden in plain sight. Within this document, it said, your programme forms part of the Cabinet Office portfolio. It is under the oversight of the Cabinet Office Portfolio Office. You are directly accountable to the Cabinet Office Permanent Secretary. It is part of the government major projects portfolio. So this document clearly shows that the one login was under Cabinet Office oversight. So it raises serious questions. How can the Cabinet Office oversee the project, manage accountability and include in it major projects, yet claim to hold no privacy documentation? I'm sorry. So it contradicts it. So the department overseeing this project, the Cabinet Office, would normally hold governance documents such as drafts, data protection impact assessments, risk assessments, oversight notes, updates. So there's three possible explanations. The data protection impact assessment just doesn't exist. It does exist and they don't want to release it. It hasn't been completed before the rollout. The responsibility is being shifted between departments, so no one's accountable. So if you've been following me, you'll see where I have been requesting it from the DSIT, from the MOD, from multiple departments, from the Home Office, and all of it's coming together now, because if you've been following me for a while, you'll see where I've named the contracts, the rollout, the NHS merge, the prison merge, and it's slowly starting to build a paper trail of the lack of transparency and all the little things going on in between with the leaked EU GDPR and them trying to weaken it. But this document that they should be holding, that is what they'd be in breach of. Just to bring you to, I am waiting for the ICO to come back to me. The complaint that I've raised, obviously in the meantime where I've raised the complaint, I've only now received these responses back. So as and when I am updating with more evidence, I'm just piling it on to the ICO. They are investigating it. I'm just waiting for a response back from them. So how this links back to the EU draft is it connects across Europe and the UK. The governments are expanding digital identity systems, centralising citizen data, collecting biometric information, while at the same time, where I've shown you and I've proven, and the documents are all there, they are weakening or rewriting privacy protections, reducing transparency, avoiding publishing required assessments. So the pattern suggests to me privacy protections are being eroded while data collection grows. And we're forming here a paper trail. We are forming this. This is happening in real time. And if you've been following me, you will see that everything that I'm requesting, I'm doing it so we're able to provide the paper trail of what's happening. And the wider laws are being weakened. We've got the expansion of the digital identity. So why is the department overseeing the project claiming to hold no documents? That is baffling. So I'm not telling anyone what to think. I'm just putting it out there. I'm showing the documents. I'm showing the law. I'm showing the timeline and the gaps in transparency. So if the government is building a national identity, we are seeing bit by bit how they are rolling it out. And this is something that we truly need to keep our eye on. As I say, and as promised, every time I receive a response from the questions that I've raised, I will be bringing it to you so we can follow it in real time. I know it's a lot. I know it's so much information, but clarity and transparency here is key. And for me personally, I would rather know as opposed to not knowing, because somewhere along the line we have more power to be able to, I don't know whether we're going to be able to actually stop a whole digital ID, but there might be something where we can challenge it. I'm just gathering all this information and bringing it all to you guys.